You alright guys? I'm happy to say another package of mine's finished here at Forex today, and I've withdrew it. It was this Bitcoin one. So 0.015 Bitcoin in and 0.0247 back out. Made up with that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages left, with 2 of them finishing this week. One for Ripple and one for Ethereum, and then I've still got another Bitcoin, a Litecoin, and 2 Ethereums left in it after that. I've also noticed, I'm quite sure some of these prices have changed a little. Don't mark my words on that, but we can check it from my last video if we really wanted to, but I'm sure Ripple's gone up. This is the highest I've ever seen it. One of the packages that I finished today was actually my Bitcoin one, a Bitcoin package. And I've already got another Bitcoin package in, so I've decided to reinvest that Bitcoin elsewhere. And the first place I've sent $50 of it over here to Elite FinFX guys. I said I was going to raise my stakes here and actually enjoy my time here. And in all honesty, I mean, they pay just the same amount as what arbitraging are paying. Unfortunately not the weekends here though. I mean, arbitraging is of the weekends as well, but this one's only Forex trading, so it's only Monday to Friday. But yeah, I'm enjoying my time with here. These guys give us so many emails, so many educational emails, all to do with trading. It's unbelievable. I mean, that alone is very valuable information that anyone in the crypto trade, anyone in the crypto industry would be crazy not to read if they had the chance to, kind of thing. You know, it's all the inspirational stuff, you know, to trade correctly as well. So a nice one over like that. So I mean, one of the things I can also point out as well, I mean, when I go on about trade correctly, I mean, I like trading, but there is no doubt about it, I make mistakes, and one of the daftest mistakes I've made today is, I mean, some of the trades I've been playing on, I knew they were closing at 10 o'clock, but I'm too busy checking things out in the crypto world with some of these services I'm involved in, so I just forgot to close off my trades. So now that cash is like stuck, whereas I wanted to play with this cash over the weekend on the crypto. So, you know, we all make daft mistakes, but obviously what I like about Elite FinFX, these have got their own software, guys. We can actually even send us emails to log into their software to see all the trades they're making, and I believe we can actually take advantage of their trades as well. So I'm going to be getting more into that over the next coming weeks and months, that's for sure, and I'll be updating you more on that as well. Another one of the services that I've been involved with for a month or so that actually don't look too bad is Elite. No, sorry, it's purchase shares online. So purchase shares online. Since I've been with these, I seem to have been paid almost as much as I've deposited already. So, I mean, I've got to admit, I do target services. Don't know why this is taking so long. I do target services. Let me just close that one down. In fact, there's my shares here anyway. I'm open on the page. So, I do target services that always offer the highest dividend at the time of purchasing them. And it says here I've got $45 in my account. So I've actually only deposited a total of $84, I believe. So I mean, that, considering, I mean, that $84, some of it's quite recently as well. So obviously with new shares I've not really been paying out that much. But guys, I've still not made a withdrawal for this yet. I mean, for me to get to a withdrawal I need to just spend $100 on the account anyway, just to get to the next tier. I can show you that now with quick statistics. So you're on like some kind of ladder thing, you know, to climb up the ladder to be able to get to other withdrawals. Might be this actual site, might be slow. I mean, if that's the case, it doesn't really matter. If it's just this site, I can move on. But the truth of it is I've not made a withdrawal from this one yet, but I do reckon I'll be making a withdrawal within the next coming weeks. And at this stage, guys, it looks good. So let's see if it's going to let me go to this next video I wanted to show you. So purchase shares online, guys. It does look good, but like I said, I've not done a withdrawal yet, so the next video will be showing a withdrawal. I closed that off while it's not working at the moment. And this was another website someone's asked us to find out whether they're paying out, because they've got some major interesting plans. And this one's called Invest Center Business. And here, I've like I say, I mean, I took the profit from GoEx, so all that profit, even the 0.01 Bitcoin, I've even deposited that. So like I say, I'd try and move my initial deposit from one service to another to try and get as much on house money as I can. Now, I mean, it doesn't look like I've deposited much here at $20, but the plan I actually went for is quite interesting. I mean, this particular service, this one's in the IT technology, information technology company. They're investing in companies that believe they're in touch with tomorrow, kind of thing. So these companies are all dealing with problems in order to cut down time, energy, work, and material resources in all aspects of life. So that's what they're claiming to do. But I mean, what we're interested in is, are they paying out? So all these particular different plans they have, obviously the numbers that we can see now, 3,000, 1,500, 3,500, they're all if you put the maximum amounts in. So I just went for this monthly one, and I thought I'll go for $20. Like I say, it's just some money I've made from another service that I'm hoping to maybe create some house money here. So obviously the plan is $1,600 per month, but obviously because the different amounts we're willing to put in, it changes the amount they're paying out. So as we can see here, I went for the monthly one. Oh, it's not showing the drop down here. I thought it had a drop down. So oh well, let's go back. In fact, was it on this one? Oh no, this one's just showing my plan. Okay, so I've not got it open. I thought I had something open that showed the plans a bit more in detail. In fact, there it is right above. So monthly, after 30 days, $10 to a lot, 100,000. But it says here $10 to 500, it's 460%. 500 to 1,000, 620, and then it goes up in tiers like that. But there's just so many interesting plans here, like 140% after 1 day. Obviously, that's on the maximum. But even $50 is 6% after 1 day, guys. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, God knows if these guys are paying out on that. But hopefully, some of you guys might. I mean, anyone who's getting ripped off or missing payments and things like that, hopefully we'll find out from after this video. Although I've not done a single video for this one yet, scam or not video kind of. So I'll possibly be doing a scam or not video for this next, because obviously I usually do single videos for them. Although on this particular time I've just shown you what I've done with my initial deposit from another service that's made me profit. I've just shown that I'm spreading it about into other services, expanding that portfolio. And you'll notice as well, like I put more money into the services I've got more confidence in. I mean, out of all the services I've shown you here today, definitely Elite FinFX is definitely looking like it's going to be getting up there in my portfolio. And like I say, the fact that they're paying out just as much as any of the tokenized services we're involved with at the moment encourages me to increase my portfolio. I mean, increase my stakes. And I'm not scared of increasing my stakes as well. I mean, people going on about scams and things like that. I mean, I could say that about any website we get involved in. So I slowly build up my stakes from other profits from other services, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So hopefully, soon enough I'll be able to even claim this 200 free. But to be able to claim that 200 free, I need $500 active investment. So I've put $153 in myself now, and I got $20 free. So you can actually go here to my finances as well. Find over to my laptop now. That was just that website before. So that $50, I've only just put that in. So obviously I've not got any payment on that, but it shows each and every individual payment you get. And if you go to settings as well, there's somewhere we can go to the settings where we can have it on 100% auto reinvest. I've not got it on auto reinvest, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe I should try, but I thought to myself, I just didn't want loads of little packages here saying 60p, 80p, 90p, 100p. But I mean, after today, it looks like I'll be on like nearly $1 a day, and that's just on one of the lowest payments they've been paying. So yeah, slowly building it up here, guys. Quite happy about that. Before you know it, like I say, I'll claim this 200, and I'll find out whether that 200 is for the software or whether it's just another 200 bonus going on to the actual plans within the system here. Either or, I'm not bothered. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how it works out with this service. Anyway, guys, GoX have paid out myself for another service, and like I say, this is for the last 3 days now. Well, the last 4 days I've taken three of my packages have ended, and they've all paid out with no problems. The only reason I've not reinvested more at the moment is because I've realised I want to get into the house money. There's no point preaching and then not practicing it. So I want to practice what I preach. I want to get in house money and then only reinvest profits. And so, like I say, every time I've been getting withdrawals from here now, at the moment, I've just been targeting other services. And like I say, you know, a few of our subscribers did ask us to check a few things out, see if they're paying. So this is one of the newest ones I'm checking out. Invest Center, information technology investment company, so they say. And they reckon they've been online for 227 days as well, guys. And that 460% I'm going to be getting paid actually works out at 15.33% a day. So I mean, if something like this interests you, obviously guys, only with money you can afford to lose. You know, if you've made a bit of crypto elsewhere, then something like this is worth looking at, throwing a little bit in, and to get the initial cash back out, and so you can get on house money. I mean, so for me there, I went for the $1,620, and that's going to pay me $92 back. If I just take my $22 back and then reinvest that $72, then bingo. Let's face it, if I took $30 back, I've made $10 profit, and I can just reinvest the $62. And don't forget, I am just saying hopefully, because we just don't know how long these services are going to be online. But there are smaller services. I mean, Decadal, that's 10 days. So let's have a look. If we put $20 over the 10 days, that $20 in 10 days would make $16 profit. So $20 is 36. Anyway, guys, I'm not trying to encourage you to deposit cash there. Only deposit loads of cash. I'm not trying to get you to deposit loads of cash, rather. Only deposit money you can afford to lose. We all know what this crypto world's like. But if these stats are anything on the front to go by, then it looks quite good, actually. I'm involved in another service that does pay some high rewards. And guys, there's been no issues with the payments up to now. They've been online for over 440 days, another service similar to this. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing how it works out anyway. But obviously, my interest is getting onto house money ASAP. So yeah. And then there was purchase shares online, but as we know, the website was a bit slow there, so I'll close that down. And I've still not made a withdrawal for purchase shares online anyway. Anyway, guys, like I say, let's do a quick video there. So like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you'd like to see how it work out with myself and any of these services. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Yeah, goodbye now.